think productivity can be measured in hours and goals. So one of the things that I work with a lot of people on is before we even get started on tactics, we make sure we're crystal clear on what it is we're trying to get to. What is at the top of that staircase? So then we can backtrack and pick out every single step along the way. And so I like to measure productivity in reaching goals, like establishing metrics and reaching them. And then how do you do that with the most minimal expenditure of resources, which the resource I tend to work the most with is time.
But if what managers who want to increase productivity, like what would you say? What would be your first tip to them? Like where to start? What to do first?
I think prioritizing. I think a lot of times people miss the boat on productivity because they're doing things that don't matter. And so we talk about anything from the Eisenhower urgency matrix, which is a great tool for prioritizing, to the 80-20 rule, Pareto's principle, which is another good one, to simply helping people realize that if you look at your job description, you have a better understanding of what your employer needs you to be producing, not just the sake of logging hours without actually providing value.
What are some other key tips you would share with any manager that wants to increase productivity of their employees? What should they do?
Yeah, so one that I think is really important is I like to use those tools to create weekly templates with people. And so that's something that an entire team can do. Everyone can have their own weekly template, but as a team, you can agree on certain things that you're all going to do together. For example, choosing 1 or 2 days a week that you don't have meetings. So I'm always an advocate for don't have meetings on Mondays and don't have meetings on Fridays. And I like that because then Monday you get the chance to come in and sort of ramp up your week. And then I like not having meetings on Fridays because it gives you a chance to wrap up your week. And in a lot of industries where I train, wrap up and follow up is key. So having a dedicated day where you can sit down and you can tie up all the loose ends and get everything lined up is really critical.